Hello, I'm Nari McDiarmid for miningnews.net, and I'm delighted to speak with Gan Zunduisuren, Managing Director of Asian Battery Metals. And Gan, we're speaking ahead of Mining News Select Australia that's coming up in July. What would you like investors attending this event to understand about Asian battery metals?
Well, Mary, first of all, thank you, for introducing the Asian battery metals. Like Asian battery metals, it's a new company, right? So we just listed on ASX in last June in 2024. Since then, we have been very much on high growth pathway based on our exploration results. Commodity-wise, we are focused on critical minerals, including copper, and then battery metals like a nickel, lithium, etc. But our core focus is currently on our flagship project, Oval Copper Nickel Sulfide Project in Mongolia. The company has been really progressing from its really infancy level. And then, going through with BHP's Explore program in 2023 and going through a couple of discoveries already at prospect level, our flagship project. So we are progressing very well. We have strong financial position. We have raised close to $4 million in February. As of at the end of the Q1, we have close to $6 million in the bank.
Now, Gan, you briefly mentioned your flagship project, Yambat, where you've got the Oval discovery. So that's great progress for a relatively new company. Can you provide some highlights about this project?
Yeah, of course. This year we just announced our phase 3 drilling program and also regional exploration program. So both of these programs are actually built on the success at Oval, and aims to create pipeline of the future copper, nickel, and copper gold discoveries that we actually made that I mentioned. Last year, our standout intercept included 8.8 meters of 6% copper, more than 3% nickel, more than 1.6 gram per ton PGE plus gold from 107 meters in a drill hole 21, confirming the presence of a high-grade sulfide mineralization in our magmatic mafic copper sulfide project. So subsequently, multiple intercept of the master sulfides we did in a phase 2 drilling. So based on these ones, we are continuing our exploration. In addition to that, we have discovered a new prospect called Copper Ridge. At Copper Ridge, we have confirmed over 137 meters of semi-continuous copper and gold mineralization starting from the surface. So we're going to go back to this project again this year too. So we have very promising two targets. Of course, our flagship target is Oval Copper Nickel, where we have advanced quite well in the past year.
Well, some big exploration plans there, Gan, and you mentioned the very well-supported capital raise earlier this year, so you've got the funds to keep drilling. So what's the sort of news flow investors can expect in the coming months?
We have just completed our 1,500 meter of diamond drilling program at Oval Copper Nickel project. We might go back for additional holes there after we complete our regional exploration. So in the regional exploration, we are drilling targets outside the immediate vicinity of the Oval Copper Nickel project. All of them are geophysically based exploration areas that we think might contain the concealed copper nickel or mafic intrusion at depth. So we are quite excited about our program. Initial assay results expected in May 2025 with further exploration updates throughout the year. Also beyond that, we are conducting metallurgical test work, first time on Oval, to assess the recovery rates. So that result's going to be probably back going to be back to us in July. So, in addition to close surface high grade mineralization, really bigger picture goal for us is to show to the market and to understand the overall distribution and footprint of the mineralization to depth and also across within our tenement of more than 100 square kilometers, right? So this is key questions we are asking ourselves like here really is there additional mafic intrusions, different phases of process of mineralization? Is there a deeper intrusion that are similar to magma chamber for hosting larger tonnage, etc.? So it is very exciting uh, early stage of a discovery that I hope it will put our company on really rapid growth pathway in the future.
Well, in terms of that rapid growth pathway, what does success look like for you for Asian Battery Metals, Gan?
Well, for us, it's important to establish economic mineral deposit that has regionally competitive commercial parameters to become a mine. But in that sense, we do have a advantage of being located in Mongolia. Mongolia is right next door to China. China is the largest user of the EV materials and EV market, right? So it's a mature market. It has a mature supply chain to for minerals that are required for energy transition. So it is definitely a really hard to beat location that gives us economic and also logistical advantage for us to access when it becomes a time for us to bring in technology and access a capital that will give us definitely an edge. So if the right size of the opportunity becomes or comes out of our expression, definitely we would like to take it to and transition to development company um, because we are quite experienced in operating and working in Mongolia. We have very good ground team that has been part of different successful operations in the country, and we understand the market dynamics and the risk quite well in that region. Our team is assembled, um, to overcome and deliver the results in expression well into the development stage of the mineral project. And these projects are actually located in the southwest of Mongolia, where these type of mineralizations are potentially new. So we are looking at it district scale potential. So for me, it is a mine build. Hopefully, we will have a chance to develop the projects and build a company there. And hopefully, investors and shareholders will go with us along this journey.
Gan, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.